Hello there everybody, this is Alex from VG247.com and this is Civilization 6. I've been playing this for a couple of days now. I've put in a horrendous number of hours already, and I've written a bit on the site and I'll be writing more. So if you want to know more about Civ, head on over to VG247.com, read some of my hands-ons and previews and stuff. But I wanted to make a little video of this because I'm about to drop my first nuclear weapon. I say about to, I've already done it. This is pre-recorded and now I'm just recording the audio. Now, you'll see I've just declared war on poor Spain here. They've been saber rattling at me for quite some time and also being quite aggressive with their religion. And this is going to put an end to this. This is in the very, very late game. But I've got some nuclear submarines. I'm playing as Britain, so let's think of it as Trident, I suppose. But I've been out in the ocean for quite some time. And now we're launching a nuke, so you can see what it looks like. So that's a pretty nice looking mushroom cloud. It absolutely wipes out the city and everything in the immediate vicinity, whether that's units or workers or priests or anything. But I was sort of going all or nothing, so as you'll see, I don't just have one. I've actually got a few, and I'm going to launch them all to sort of annihilate them, but also just because I was keen to see how nukes work in the game. Now, the thing is, the agreement that we signed with 2K says that even though really this video is just about the nukes, I do have to talk over the footage. So while the footage plays out and you can see the nuke effect 2 more times, I just want to say that I think this game is bloody marvellous so far. This is a limited build, it doesn't have everything in it, so obviously I need to experiment with the final thing some more once we get our hands on that. But based on this, they're calling it early access, and it sort of is like an early access game. It's lacking some of the features, and half the civilizations aren't in it yet, but you get an idea of what the core of the game is going to be like. And the core of the game is pretty good. It feels like a smart step up from Civ 5. Some of the changes they've made in terms of the district-based tiles, where you have to be more careful about how you spend your space. All that stuff works really, really well. And it allows for some more visual variety as well. Like each city feels more visually distinct now, which sort of makes it all the more satisfying when you pillage them in earlier ages, or indeed wipe them off the face of the earth with nuclear weapons as here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really, really enjoying this game. One of the things that I will note, just before this is done, is that nuclear attacks don't seem to cause the drop in population, at least based on the first couple of turns. I haven't played them all, that the nukes previously caused. So it does a lot of damage and it makes the city easy to take. But there is another side effect which I noticed, and I haven't tried this with my own units, but I did notice if they tried to move any units in close to the city, at least in the turns immediately following the nuclear attack, those units were taking a hefty amount of damage. Another thing to note that's interesting is nukes. There's 2 types, nuclear weapons and thermonuclear weapons. I'm not 100% sure on the exact gameplay differences, other than I know the thermonuclear weapons can be fired a lot further. But also, in addition, it's worth noting that nukes aren't objects anymore, they aren't units anymore, they're actually projects you complete. So that's sort of like when you say, oh, I want to have a project where this city devotes its production towards science or towards culture. The nuclear weapons are a project in that manner, rather than, it's still something you build, but it gets filed under a different section from the units and stuff. And there's a few things that are now projects, so the space race victory condition items that you have to build, they're also projects now. Anyway, that was me being a megalomaniac and firing 3 nukes. We will have a lot more Civilization 6 on the website, and I'll probably do a few more videos as well. So stick with us if you're into that. Until next time, everyone. See ya.